Hello everyone, Zundert back here with another Call of War video. It's been a while because I quit for a little amount of time, but now I'm back. I just can't stay away from the game apparently. So let's see. I'm playing on the Japanese server because why not? Something different. And we're playing as South Africa, so we're also not alone on this map. We have Upper Volta, it's Alex from Adam. We have Sudan, as Copyright Devil, we have Libya as Baron, and we have Greece, which is Strawhead. Maybe you recognize him if you've been watching other videos of mine. The plan right now is to head up north, so we're gonna declare war on this country pretty quickly. We're also the Allied Doctrine, so I'm researching some tactical bombers. The build-up is nothing special, just a harbor so you can bomb the coast of West Africa, South West Africa here. Also some tank factories so you can blitz some armored cars through the countries if our tactical bombers take them out. And of course 2 airports because Allied doctrines really like bombers, so that's gonna be our main strength. The map hasn't filled up quite yet, but hopefully it will be filling up quickly here. From my little experience of playing on the Japanese servers is that they rarely give up, which is pretty historically accurate, so I hope we're gonna have some good battles. Well, so it's day 2 now. We almost got the entirety of, I don't know what this is called, Banana Land or something. South West Africa decided to join the fight. I decided to attack this country pretty quick, because if you take one province, another player cannot pick it anymore. So that's a handy tip for all of you out there. South West Africa is a player though, so he started attacking when he saw me attacking this country. We've not suffered any casualties yet, but that will come probably. So what we're doing is he's taking some of the provinces, but because we're in Allied Doctrine we got bombers pretty early. So that is killing his units right now. In other provinces I just made a choke point, so units kill themselves on my defending units. This situation is still pretty sticky. I don't know how to play this one out yet because this unit is already pretty damaged. And I don't know what's coming, but we'll take care of it. Yeah, South West Africa has lost 8 units, so pretty good. And this is why you always build a navy, because we can now bomb his cities and units that are stationed there. He did have a harbor, but it cannot produce any units anymore because it's broken. Luckily none of our main cities got taken, so they're still producing. Our ally Upper Volta is going pretty quickly. He's normally like that, so not a surprise here. Sudan is having some difficulty because South Sudan and Ethiopia are attacking him. I just read in our Discord that they destroyed an airfield, so his units now have to fuel up. And let's look at the stats of these players. You know, this guy is a pretty high level already. And as you can see here, he's also a good player. Ethiopia, meanwhile, is not as experienced, but he does have a really nice KD. Libya did say to Sudan that he would help as soon as Egypt is under control, so that will be pretty soon. Greece is also expanding slowly into Yugoslavia. He's also using the bomber tactic, just like we are. And furthermore, compared to yesterday, the map filled up pretty good, so we're gonna have a good map on our hands, I hope. So it's day 6 now. I've skipped a few days because I've had a cold, so I sound like a bag of dicks, but I'm good right now, so I decided to record again because it's been a few days. Well, we cleaned up South West Africa and Banana Land. Next up, Congo went inactive, so we just removed his units with bombers and took his land with a lot of armored cars. Angola is now our main target. Upper Volta is helping me with killing the units. This one has 2 anti-airs in them, so I don't mind. Madagascar lost his land here. I think this is Mozambique in real life, so Tanganyika took it. Tonga is still an active player with a pretty high level, so I should watch out. I don't have anything on his borders, but He hasn't really done anything. I had an army reveal for Madagascar, so I sent a few armored cars in and a few battleships. He only had units in his middle city, so I can run rings around him and take his land. KD wise, we're looking at 73 kills and still 0 deaths. I don't really aim for 0 deaths because I'm not that obsessed with KD, but it's nice to have. Sudan has been in a really tough war. Libya has been helping him out, but as you can see, he's taking a lot of damage as well. He's also getting help from Upper Volta now. He has used his air force, but his air force is pretty damaged now. Meanwhile, Greece has enjoyed life in Europe more than we have in Africa. He captured Italy and is taking Germany right now. I think our next step is of course taking Angola, taking Tonga, and then moving towards South America. Hopefully Upper Volta doesn't have the same ID, but if he does, maybe I'll end up invading India or maybe even Oceania, I don't know yet. The army is pretty simple, high level armored cars, high level planes. I don't really like attacking bombers, but these are more well rounded, so I like that. The navy consists of destroyers, cruisers and battleships. I don't really mess with submarines because if we come across them, our destroyers can attack them. Planes cannot harm us, and we can blow everything away with battleships. So that's a really simple research setup that we have here. Score-wise, we're in third. Our ally Upper Volta is first, with quite a bit of distance. Some guys in Asia are getting big. I think it's Xinjiang. South America, no one's really getting big. I think this Alberta is getting there, but we should watch out for this Xinjiang guy because he's been playing well. Good KD ratio this map, so we'll have to watch out. So it's day 7, almost day 8, and Tonga yesterday declared war on me without much warning. He actually got me really scared because he pushed up a big stack to my capital, but luckily I had this stack of armored cars defending it. He also had strategic bombers, so he was wrecking all of my airfield, so I just built new ones because if your planes are patrolling and the airfield gets destroyed, they'll just pick another airfield if it's in range. Furthermore, I just kinda rushed him with a lot of armored cars. Also got his stack of planes to the ground with armored cars with this stack to be precise. They have 12 kills, so Tonga will be no more in a few hours. Libya and Sudan also got Ethiopia's stack. I think it was a stack of 600 HP, so that was pretty big. The bad thing about fighting such powerful enemies is that Libya and Sudan now barely have 200 points together. Meanwhile, some guy in Asia expanded really quickly. I put some spies on him with the classic province spy trick, so we can see his entire army. So if we lasso tool it, we can see that he has a lot of high level infantry, also artillery, some bombers, fire tank, also some high level light tanks. But the thing I'm not seeing is anti-air, so if someone with bombers would just arrive on his line and bomb all his units away, there's nothing really stopping you. Meanwhile, Upper Volta made his way into Spain and France. Greece is just expanding throughout Europe. South America is kinda uncontested. South Argentina is active and North Brazil, but I don't think they're gonna make it very far. North America, the same story. It's Alberta. I think there's North US and Mexico that went AFK. Point-wise, we're 4th. We should skyrocket to 3rd with the day change. Also think these are the most powerful armies, but I can't really see myself. So yeah, our cities are doing quite well too because I'm building industry in all of them. And I think I've made up my mind and I will move to South America to to get some more points while the other guys will occupy themselves with Asia. So the plans have changed. I said I was going to South America, but I've discussed it with my teammates, and apparently Upper Volta is going to South America and I will be helping in Asia. The attack on Xinjiang has already begun, with Straw Hat pulling the trigger. Xinjiang is fighting back with his bombers, and he suddenly had a lot of fighters as well, but Straw is a pretty good player, so he took care of most of that. There's still a massive stack like this one with heavy tanks. He's a good air force though, so I think he can withstand him and then push him back. Libya is also attacking Xinjiang, and he's attacking with this stack, which is big. It's not really something that you can kill quite as easy. Sudan has taken some heavy hits, some flesh wounds, but I bombed Sodi for him so he could take some cities, so he's represented in the end score hopefully as well. Upper Volta is not going to South America just yet. I think he just received a help message from Greece to help him with Xinjiang. Meanwhile, I took over, I think it's Jordan, running into Oman, and I made an air bridge so my air force could get there. And now I've landed with one armored car in Asia, and I'm building airfields and harbors so this big stack can land without problems. We haven't lost a single unit yet. We have 173 kills and 0 deaths, so I decided to upgrade the infantry we still had remaining from the beginning, because, you know, if they won't die, they might as well be high level. And now our navy is also really high level, and I want to attack, I think it is Burma. And Burma has a high level navy stack, so we can challenge him if we want to. My main focus is to get some infrastructure here and then push into Burma and maybe even Oceania, because this guy, I think this Borneo, is going pretty good. Meanwhile, our cities are not as heavily defended, but they are kind of defended by boats with attack on sight enabled. Point-wise, Stra is pulling up. He's ahead of Alex. Xinjiang is still at the top by quite a large margin, but that will decrease. We are still below 2 of his coalition mates, Burma and Borneo, but that will probably change. Now our dear copyright devil still has 110 points, pretty good for the enemies that he faced. So hopefully we can catch a lot of cities from South Asia, and we'll see. So the official invasion of Burma has begun. We've killed quite a lot of stacks and also his fighters when they were stationed on the ground. I just patrolled over them and they were gone pretty quick. And furthermore, the army got upgraded once again, so now we have some high level armored cars, level 4, so they go really fast. So I sent one of these guys forward, so these guys can always travel in friendly lands, which improves their speed. And furthermore, also flanking him via India, there's a big stack here. I've killed one of his other navy stacks. I took quite a lot of damage. Also, our killing went from 0 to 5, but that's no problem. So these stacks will probably take his mainland if we don't get there first via land. He had like 150 units when we began, and it's down to 38. Also had army reveal on Borneo, so he has some pretty big navy stacks, but also some navy bombers actually. High level infantry for some reason, they love to do that. Xinjiang got broken by Greece pretty much. There's still some stacks coming out which are pretty big, but should be fine. Upgrading fighters right now so they'll become level 5. South America is still kinda inactive. Sao Paulo is taking some provinces and cities, but he shouldn't be too big of a threat. Also North America only, I think this is British Columbia still active, and Kentucky. Score wise we're looking at a 5th place, but that will increase, trust me, we will get Burma's points added to our tally pretty soon. Maybe even the points of Borneo. Xinjiang's points will be divided by Straw Hat and Baron. So we've been a bit busy with taking Asia. As you can see, I took most of Burma. Also, our allies combined to take Xinjiang. Xinjiang is still hanging on to fight, but we're really pushing through now. I'm also at war with Borneo, so he sunk some of my unit, so like I said, we're even farther falling behind in the depths, but it's no problem. At the moment we're sailing this navy stack to take out this one because he keeps bombing cities and they keep revolting. Also pushing into Xinjiang to get some more points and also to break his economy even further. I don't play on the Japanese servers very often, but if I do, I gotta say, these Japanese people, they really don't like giving up. They just keep on fighting, even if their main land is taken, they just keep producing units and trying to win. But I guess it's part of their culture to really not give up, as you know from World War II. Moving on from history, Upper Volta is taking South America, so we should have some more points towards the win. Sudan is also helping in the shadows. He has some strategic bombers bombing his main cities. Also point-wise we're third, but with the day change we'll probably jump up towards the 1000 mark. I hope we don't have to attack Borneo, because that sounds like a ball ache, because he has a lot of navy and sea bombers. He's very well prepared, I must say. Also producing a stack here, because if they sail towards Africa, something has got to hold them back. I'm also building some factories in the resource producing provinces, because why not? So yeah, maybe the next day will be the final day. I don't think so at all. I think it's about 2 or 3 more days. So this war with Xinjiang is officially well over, I guess, because the big stack got killed by Stra's bombers. He took a lot of damage, but it was worth it. Also, we pushed up far north to take some of his territory in the former Russian provinces. Also, Japan is next on the chopping board. We're also taking Korea because, you know, it's easy cities, because everything is so close. Problem is, Borneo is still here. He hasn't really done a land invasion yet, and didn't get an army reveal from him, so I hope he will not do it, because tomorrow we should be done. Score wise we're also surprisingly in first, with a little bit of a lead on Stra and Alex. Alex is taking his conquering of South America pretty serious, so I don't know if we're gonna actually end up in first, but that would be nice. Now that this win is pretty much officially in the pocket, I want to talk about the strategy we used. Because, you know, we're the Allies doctrine, so a lot of armored cars, high level, and a lot of air force. As you can see, the bombers here and also here. So if you're pretty confident in the map where you don't think you're gonna get much resistance, this is one of the better ways to get a lot of points in a short amount of time. You could also do like my allies with big beefy stacks that can take a lot of hits, but they are a bit slower, so they will take less land. Alright, let's see if we can maintain our lead. So we officially won. I took some more cities from Xinjiang here in the north, and also Japan from him. I was kinda scared Borneo was going to do something, but he wasn't. He was, looks like, preparing for a defensive operation, but you know, we didn't have to, luckily. So with the points we actually finished on top, which is rather surprising, because I didn't think I would. Alex has also done a great job from a South American campaign. Greece is third with 1000 points, also all 3 people having 1000 points is pretty good. But Greece played really well. He may have just played the best game out of all of us. He lost a lot of units to Xinjiang, but you know, that's nothing to worry about. Alex also has a respectable KD. He killed 700 units, which is insane. We were more effective, if you can call it that. We only lost 17, which is good. Baron and Copyright, of course, had the big brawl at the beginning, and they never recovered from that. Also message Burma, because the fight with him was really good. This question mark is actually a smiling emoji, and also from him, so mutual respect if you have the chance to do this, please do, because you know it makes everyone's day. So yeah, with that I want to thank you guys for watching and good luck on the battlefield.